Content warning for suicide. In the hospital with my box braids falling out, I resented that all of the nurses and other patients were white because it meant no one had a comb. During intake, the doctors ask if there is a history of mental illness in my family, and I want to say no. I want to pick the bugs out of the roots of my family tree. My great-great-grandfather shot himself in the head when he learns he has Alzheimer's rather than let anyone find him to be a burden. A boy in my life has never met my family, but has heard my grandmother's voice after I've downed 12 shots of vodka. Being admitted to the hospital is the grandest family reunion I could know. After all, everything we touch turns to therapy. But I still told myself I didn't belong there, not because I didn't want to kill myself, because I did, but because Black kids aren't carved into something they let heal in hospital beds. We are stop crying or I'll give you something to cry about. We are choked on tongues and sputtered pride when we're at parties where white people drop the N-word and our friends ask us to not make a scene, as if there's anything picturesque about having a siren for our body. We are all salvaged blood from the Middle Passage. Photographs that we wish were taken, family recipes we'll never learn, passed down laughter we will never hear. We are all maps that were never meant to take us home. So I sat curled up in group therapy, chunks of blue canicolon hair falling to the ground, detangling with fingertips, and all the other patients' eyes combing through my curls, looking for an answer to the counselor's question about what makes us feel better. A pale woman with hot eyes and wings on her throat who would later adopt me as her granddaughter asks me what Africa is like. And when I tell her I don't know, she smiles the same way I did at the nurses when I first admitted, like she didn't mean it. And I wonder if the better version of me is left nestled in the divots made by the footprints of my great-great-grandparents. Everyone keeps asking me when I will get better, but I don't think better would recognize me. See, a body I want to live in is as stranger to me as the language I was supposed to learn. So in my head, I make Better a person and I meet her. Better has my mother's voice that coils around the doctor's hands as they write a prescription that finally works. Better has my father's hot iron heart that is warm in its own way, even if it burns me sometimes. Better has my brother's height and towers over trauma. Better has the leftover love from the girl who dumps me while I'm in the hospital. Better has hair that changes color like the mood ring a boy gives me after I tell him I'm bipolar and he's not Black, but with all this color and all this family, I know that Better is. See, she is curl and kink and coarseness with storm and sunlight in her blood, won't sacrifice either one, and Better doesn't let me call myself a burden anymore. See, my first night in the hospital, I dissect my father's favorite song from the radio static, the one he has me dancing to on video as a baby, back when I had no teeth and no trauma to sink them into. I call this God, call it hope, a sign I will get better, and I know I am. I look a little more like her every day.